Turner, and today we're going to be learning about one-point perspective. The first thing you need to do in your classroom right now is put your name on your paper in the bottom right-hand corner, and we are going to do one-point perspective. And you're going to put your class number and date, and I'm always 007. So, my name is on my paper. The first thing we're going to do is make boxes. And with your ruler, as I've told you before, you put the ruler and you put the edge here. And I like to just make sure that it's eyeball level. I hold my ruler with all 4 fingers or 2 fingers to make it not move. Make sure your line is pretty straight. And I'm going to make 2-inch boxes. So 1 to 3 is 2 inches. 5 to 7 is 2 inches.
Last call, HS3, bus 18. HS3, bus 18, last call is going to be leaving.
And this one I'm going to put 8.5 to 10.5. It's still 2 inches. I'm going to slide my ruler up. And I want it to be a 2-inch box, so I'm going to take my ruler and put it this way and make a mark on the 2. Make a mark on the 2 and make a mark on the 2. And you're welcome to move your paper if you need to. Now I'm going to put the ruler back down. I'm going to line it up with the lines that I just made. So now I go from 9.5, 1 to 3, 5 to 7, and 8.5 to 10.5. So that's a 2-inch square. So now I'm going to turn my paper sideways. And I'm going to put the ruler against there. Make sure I have the same amount of paper showing. Connect the 2 squares together. Slide the ruler up. Make sure it's straight. And it's fairly easy to do this. It does require you a little bit of focus time, but it's very easy to do. I'm lining my ruler up with the paper. Up, it's a little crooked. But at least it's the same amount each side. Put my pencil there. And we finished that first part. Now I'm going to turn my paper upside down. And I'm going to do the same thing one more time. Make sure my ruler's even. I'm going to draw from 1 to 2, 5 to 7, and 8.5 to 10.5. Alright, so I have my 3 lines.
Bus M2 is here. M2, bus M2.
So again, I put my ruler on the number 2 line, make a mark at the top. Now I take my ruler and I do the same thing again. I'm going to go from, line it up here, 1 to 3, 5 to 7, and 8.5 to 10.5. Again, turn my paper sideways, line up my ruler on the side, make sure the paper is showing about the same, and my ruler should be straight. It's 1, slide it up, 2, slide it up,
SE2 and Ava Thompson. Please come to the front. Ava Thompson, SE2, your bus is here.
So we have 6 squares. We need 2 small squares on the sides. And since we don't have very much space, now I'm going to go from only a 1-inch square. I'm going to 10 to 11, 2 to 3, and 5.5 to 6.5. Oh, I made the middle one. It's okay. So now this is going to be just a 1-inch square. Put my pencil there. 1 and 1. Line it up with my ruler again. This time I'm going to line it up over here. All right, 9 to 10. 1 to 2. I'll do that middle one very, very last. Line my ruler up here. Line my ruler up here. We're going to do the same thing on this side. I'm trying to make our lines as straight as possible. Now you have completed the first section of our project. Now we're going to put our vanishing point here. When something vanishes, it disappears. This is like if you were watching a movie and you didn't want to see the whole movie. You would put your fingers up to your face, and whenever you want more light to come through, you would slowly open your fingers until you take your fingers away. So that's going to vanish to that end. So we want every corner to go to that line. In order to do that, we put our pencil here, put our pencil on the spot, and we draw a line very lightly, as light as a feather, to that vanishing point. You can call it VP, or you can say vanishing point. This is a really easy point. It's easy if you use your ruler correctly. You're pushing down in the middle on your ruler, so it won't move when you are drawing. Those people that say, oh, I can't draw a straight line with a ruler, they don't know the whole of the ruler still. So therefore, it doesn't work for them. And so you can rotate the paper or turn it around like this in order to do the project. And I'm still drawing very lightly so that the pencil won't blur. I'm going to each corner, and I'm going to erase those corners that are sticking out because I want my paper to look really nice and neat. So pencil here, check your dot, your vanishing point, and take your line to the vanishing point. Don't go around the vanishing point, go directly to the vanishing point. It should take you no more than 20 minutes to do this part of the artwork. So, we're going quite quickly. I'm even going to do that little line right while I'm there. And I am pushing down hard on the ruler, but not on my pencil. One, two, All right, so if you'll look at this line right here, you can tell that they're intersecting. That's because I made it crooked. So I'm going to erase it, and because I drew it so lightly, it makes it easy to erase. Now I'm going to put my pencil right in the right spot, hold it straight up, take this down here, put it on the spot, now draw to that. Now it's not crooked.
Bus 15, your ride is here. Bus 15, ride in the back. Bus 15.
Oh, I made another little boo-boo. And it's okay to make mistakes. That's because we have erasers, and you see I barely have an eraser, but I still used it. One, two, 3, and 4. Now this is what your first project, that's what the second portion of the project is going to look like. Now we're going to make these one-dimensional boxes, or two-dimensional boxes, into three-dimensional boxes. The way that we do that is I like to connect the bottom lines first. Put your ruler over here on the side. Check to see if it's straight. Bottom line. And I've already got my ruler straight, so I'll do one box at a time since you're brand new. So now I'm going to put this here, and I'm going up to this top line. So go up to that line. I'm going to make a parallel line, so I'm going to just slide my ruler over to the other side. I'm going to hold it down and go to the top of the box. So we made the bottom of the box, side of the box, side of the box. Now all we have to do is close the lid of the box. So ready, and now that's your first three-dimensional box. We're going to do the same thing on the next box. Line up my ruler on the side. Now you can make the boxes the same size or different sizes. I'm connecting the two bottom boxes. So now I have a bottom of my box. Now this line is the top of my box. And I was going to make another box here, so I'm going to erase that just in case it interferes. I can always go back and redo it.
Last call, bus 15.
Make my
Last
line
call,
straight.
bus 15.
Line looks nice and straight. I'll slide my ruler over for my parallel line. I'm going to go on this side so you can see better. And I can hold the ruler better. Go up to that line. Now that line is a little crooked to me. But we're going to try and close the box. If the box is not straight, the lines will not line up correctly. And see, it's off a little bit. So you can tell that the line is actually crooked. So I'm going to straighten that line up by putting my pencil on that corner and the pencil on this corner, then put my line up to that. Now we have a nice square box. I'm going to do the same thing on the next one. Line my ruler up on the side. Check to see if it looks straight. Bottom line. This is the top right side. Line it over.
Bus number 12, we are leaving. Bus number 12. Bus 12.
So line up my ruler here. And voila. So now we have our first 3 boxes lined up. I'm going to do the same thing on the top now. Go this way. Okay. Bottom of our box. And everything we're doing the exact same.
What are you doing with Mackenzie?
So we are making our YouTube video on 1 point perspective. Now we're making a parallel line. So we just slide the ruler over and go up. So now what should happen? Both of these lines should connect. Should connect. Let's see if I did it correctly. My line may be crooked. And it is. It is crooked over here, so it's not straight here. Or I didn't even put that one straight. Or it could be this one because I made a cheat sheet on that one. So we'll have to correct that. Alright. We'll come back and correct that one, but for right now,
Bus 7.
we'll go over
Also,
here.
last call, bus 12. Last call, bus 12. Bus 7, your bus is in the back.
Here we go. So we're going to slide this ruler over. Make sure my ruler is nice and straight. Go up. Slide the ruler over. Go up. And now we'll connect those 2 boxes. And this shows you how it's even. We have our last one in the middle. Oh, we have 3 more. Because we have to do those side ones. Connect the bottom. And this is, all we're doing is we're just saying the same thing over and over. Just repeating. Repetition. And we're just about finished with this one. And so, slide it up. And voila. Now, the sides are crooked because you can only see the front. Alright, we're going to kind of speed this one up. We're going to make the bottom of the box. We're going to make, and this is, remember, with repetition, we've just been doing the same thing. Go up to that one.
You get that Harley running yet? Girl.
There we go.
Why don't I just give you $100 for it? That'd be better than nothing.
There we go.
How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
How's your year going? What? I like that.
All right, boys and girls, you just made your first project in 1 point perspective. If you need any help, we'll go back and correct that one. Have a great day. It's Miss White Turner from Art, Jocelyn Art of Time. Thank you. Bye-bye.